بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته وبعد. Good morning. I want to start off by asking you a simple question. Why are you here today? Why are you here at this summit? Think about it for a few seconds and come up with an answer for yourself. Some of you came here today with a clear goal in mind, while others of you are still trying to figure it out. Some of you are here because your friends are here, because you want to meet new people, because you want to network, or because you want to spend the weekend in Dubai. All of those are legitimate reasons. Let me tell you why I'm here. The obvious answer is that I'm here because my firm is one of the sponsors of the summit, and that is one of the reasons. But the real and more important reason is that I'm here today because I genuinely believe in the Tomouh mission. What is the Tomouh mission? If you look at the Tomouh website, there is a vision statement. The vision is quite generically stated as a vision to enable achievers to achieve more than they ever thought possible. It's a direct quote. But I think it's something much bigger than that. We're building a network of what I like to call motivated dreamers, a place where like-minded people not only want the best for themselves, but also want what is best for their society, their culture, their community, their countries, the region, and the world. A place where these dreamers can come together and build something collectively which is much bigger than what any of them can build on their own. Now, the funny thing is, I didn't always believe that. In fact, when I was first asked to join Tomouh, I resisted. Not once, not twice, but multiple times. I eventually joined reluctantly, and really only because Muhammad forced me to. In looking back at why I was so resistant at the beginning, I now realize that it was at least apathy, or at worst, cynicism on my part. It is very easy to be cynical. And in our culture, it seems that sometimes cynicism is our default mode. In fact, in my everyday life, it seems that I hear the word tasha'um, flan mutasha'im, ana mutasha'im, much more than I hear the word tafa'ul, ana mutafa'il, flan mutafa'il. That is a shame. That is a shame because apathy breeds apathy. Complacency breeds complacency. Cynicism breeds cynicism. Negativity breeds negativity. This is exactly why we need organizations like Tomouh and summits like the one we're holding this weekend here in Dubai. It is an opportunity for us to motivate each other, to drive each other to succeed, and most importantly, to combat cynicism. So hopefully, we have identified why we're here today, or at least I've given you my reason for why I'm here today, which is for motivated dreamers to share ideas together. This leads me to ask the next logical question. How do we convert those dreams and ideas into realities? The answer, in my opinion, is through innovation, which can only be done collectively through the open source sharing of ideas and experiences. Let me use an illustration by channeling the days when I was an English literature major. Back when I was much younger than I am now, had a lot more hair than I do now, and no gray hair. One of my favorite poems is a poem by the great American poet T.S. Eliot. It's actually quite a long poem called The Rock, but I want to quote 3 lines of that poem. He says, "Where is the life we have lost in living? Where is the wisdom we have lost in knowledge? Where is the knowledge we have lost in information?" Let's take those last 2 lines in reverse order and read them again. Where is the knowledge we have lost in information? Knowledge lost in information. Where is the wisdom we have lost in knowledge? Wisdom lost in knowledge. Eliot identifies 3 important levels of understanding. First is information. One level higher than that is knowledge, and another level higher than that is wisdom. And he tells us not to get stuck in one level to the detriment of the higher level of understanding. So what does this have anything to do with why we're here today, and with helping the motivated dreamers in this room achieve their dreams? Let me tell you, information is easy, especially in this day and age. Today, you can easily look up any piece of information with a small device that you can hold in the palm of your hand. Everyone has access to substantially the same information, and no one will succeed simply by having more data than the people around them. The days of having more information to succeed are gone. Therefore, information alone will not lead to innovation. Also, knowledge is not that difficult to obtain. Everyone in this room has a great deal of knowledge. All of us are educated at some of the top institutions in the world. In fact, all you really need are some means and some level of intelligence to obtain knowledge. While having knowledge, whether formally obtained or not, may be a prerequisite to innovation, it is not enough without something more. And that something more is wisdom. You can have all the data in the world, all the information. You can have all the education in the world, all the knowledge. But without critical thinking and without experience, without wisdom, without the ability to take the data, apply your learning to it, and then think critically using your experience to come up with solutions, without that, we will not be able to innovate and will not be able to achieve our goals, regardless of how motivated we may be. Some of you may ask, especially those of you who are in the early stages in your career, how do I get experience without having to wait 20 years and work for 20 years? Well, I have a little secret for you. Experience is transferable. All you have to do is listen. All of us, even those of us who already have a great deal of experience, have a great opportunity this weekend to get wiser. Today and tomorrow, you're going to hear from your peers about their experiences, the positives and the negatives. You're going to interact both formally and informally with some of the smartest people in your region and some of the smartest people in the world. So I ask you to please take this opportunity seriously, to bring your ideas forward, to share your experiences, and to help to innovate that we grew up in. And what that Middle East will look like will be shaped by our generation. Young men and women are stepping up to leadership positions in our countries, whether in the government or in the private sector, and many of them are sitting in this room today. Some of you may not realize it, but some of the ideas that are shared at this summit this weekend may play a role in shaping the future of this region. This is all very personal to me because I have a 2-year-old son. And I want him to grow up in a less cynical Middle East than the one that I or his mother grew up in. I want him to be a motivated dreamer, and I want him to have the opportunity to innovate. This is why I'm proud that Latham and Watkins is sponsoring this summit, and I look forward to learning from each and every one of you and being wiser as a result. As an aside, I also want to thank the Tomouh team for organizing this event. As a sponsor, I got a bit of an opportunity to peek behind the curtain, and I know that a lot of work and effort went into it. So before I end my speech, I want to ask you again the same question that I asked you at the beginning. Why are you here today? Why are you at this event? Maybe your answer hasn't changed, or maybe you still don't know. Even if that's the case, even if what I've said has not influenced you, I ask you to please indulge me, to please help me, and please help the others get wiser by sharing your ideas and experiences, whether or not you're speaking this weekend, and helping the membership of motivated dreamers convert their ideas into realities. Thank you.